Why, hello, folks. Today I'm going to talk to you about, farming and leveling up and what is the most efficient way of doing so, because there's a new player in town. Now, for a long time, we have known what the best farming spots in the game are for leveling up, just getting affinity. Typically, it has been either Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, where you can just jump into a 4-person team and you level everything up in a jiffy. You can also infuse any Warframe with, for example, Rest and Rage Equinox's abilities. You can put enemies to sleep, and then you play Adaro on Sedna, more specifically Steel Path Adaro. And if you just stealth kill every enemy on the map, that typically also levels you up. Now, that's something you do solo, so it's just for leveling up your Warframe, because otherwise you just get affinity for the weapon that you do, like, the kill with, so you're not going to level up all your stuff. But you're going to level up your Warframe very quickly. There's some old stuff, like just going on Hydron and doing, like, some waves of defense. That used to be the most common way, but, like, less and less people do the Hydron method nowadays, because it's not considered the best way of leveling stuff up anymore. But with Lua's Prey, we got 2 new nodes on Lua that are a bit nutty. The Uvarium and the Circulus. Uvarium, levels look like they're supposed to, 25 to 30, just like everything else on Lua. But the second Circulus is levels 80 to 100, and that is very potent as a leveling tool. Now, otherwise, you'd have to go to Steel Path to get levels in that range. Steel Path levels are up to 100. But now you can get that even without Steel Path. So previously, without Steel Path, just running the normal nodes, the highest node you could get was like first, it used to be Mott, levels 44, it's where it starts at level 40. And then the Zarman node started at like level 50. But now, say you don't have access to Steel Path yet, so you're stuck with the normal star chart. Well, now you got a level 80 to 100 mission where enemies like start at level 80. Obviously, this is stronger in Steel Path as well, where you can start at level 180. Only matched by the Zarman, where it starts at like level 150, but this is even higher. So, to see and do a little test here, I took a bunch of stuff that I need to level up. So we got a unranked Loki, unranked Boltor, unranked Aquasto Prime, unranked Prova Vandal, and we're just gonna jump in to Circulus to see how fast is it gonna be before I can get everything up to maximum. Woo, getting dicey here. Now I think we're just about up to maxing everything out here. We're just gonna check as soon as we get rid of this guy. Oh, and hope that this doesn't actually explode my graphics card. It could. It could absolutely be exploding my graphics card. Okay, so that's 16 minutes and... Almost. So, this would imply that when it comes to pure affinity farming, then the king of the throne is still gonna be Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. However, one thing to keep in mind for that is that Elite Sanctuary Onslaught will only give you affinity and nothing else. There are no normal drops in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. But if you look at this, what I'm doing here, we'll see that in these 15 minutes I've gotten 4 Riven Slivers, I've gotten a Neo Relic, 12 Steel Essence, farming for Varuna and her stuff. It's just about 66,000 credits as well. So it really gives you a ton of juicy things, especially if you can do the Steel Path version here. Just fantastic for farming everything at the same time while also maxing out all of your gear. So, yep, there we go. That's everything. So that took somewhere between 17 and 18 minutes to max out all of my equipment. All of it in one go. And now we get to get some more steel essence. Now let's see. Final tally. 1 20-minute run, 88,000 credits, 6 Riven Slivers, Seraphim Blueprint, Varuna Neuroptics Blueprint, 700 Endo, 16 Steel Essence, and of course, maxed out everything. So yeah, not a bad way to spend 20 minutes. So there you have it, people. For pure affinity farming, Elite Sanctuary Onslaught is still the king, but for a very broad, wide farming, where you just farm for a bunch of different stuff at the same time, Riven Slivers, Steel Essence, Credits, Endo, and Affinity, and, you know, Neo and Axi Relics, then the new Conjunction Survival Mission is absolutely the way to go. It's a fantastic farm. And it's just gonna alleviate some of the slog. Because otherwise, just running Elite Sanctuary Onslaught over and over and over again just to farm Affinity, it can be a bit mind-numbing after a while. And by the way, I haven't even mentioned focus. Because you also get a ton of focus for doing the Conjunction Survival missions. So, all in all, new farming spot, very good farming spot. Don't skip out on it like for that reason and think it's just about the Varuna farm. No. This is one of the new meta farming spots. So have fun with that tip, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for something completely different.